Yo, what up, my people? This is your boy DRS Forex. So, I want to bring you guys another very important strategy on how to get spike on crash markets. So, I'm actually trading crash 300 right now. So, I'm bringing a little strategy on how to get this spike. Okay, so you can see at this point we're expecting spike at some point here, at some point area within this area. I have already analyzed this thing before showing you guys like this. So I'm going to explain it when we get the spike right in this area. So we are going to get the spike right here at this point. Okay. At this point, we are going to get the spike at the get the spike. I was trying to explain where we want to get the spike. So now you can see it happening live and direct. You can see it happening live and direct. Okay. So I was supposed to pick a trade there. So I was trying to set those things for you to see. So thank God that you guys have seen the most beautiful spike, how it happened. Okay, so I'm going to explain it to you how I know that spike is going to happen in that particular position. Understand? So now this is crash 300 index, and I'm currently trading in 1 minute time frame. Now this is one of the easy time frame for me to get those spike, and get prepared for it. All right, so right now I cannot take the trade anymore for now because I'm not sure where the spike is going to come up unless I go back to analyze and then get the proper accurate point where I'm going to be waiting for the spike. Since I have lost the entry of this one, so I'm not going to be taking any trade for this now. So I'm just going to explain how we got this spike so you guys can so see for yourself, and then you can learn. You can also apply in your daily trading and then see how it works for you. You can as well start with demo accounts, and then from the demo accounts, then you can now move to your funded account. And that is it. Major people use this strategy. Most of my students, and they get they pass their profim stuff. Those that do profim, I'm not into all those things. They do profim, and then they get uh this thing, whatever they call, and they pass their challenge, and then they fund the account for them. All right, so never forget that this is DRS Forex. If you've not subscribed to my channel, please do well to subscribe to my channel and turn on the bell. So when I drop signal like this, you will be notified. When I drop a video like this, you'll be notified. All right, so I'm going to explain how we got this spike. Now I'm using only one indicator. All right, so I don't like complication, so I only go to one indicator. So and when I use the indicator, I understand what I am doing. I study the indicator very well before doing a video. You can go through all my videos. They are very accurate videos. If you want to go through them, yeah, it's very good for you. You're going to update your trading mentality. Okay, but at this point, if I had already entered this trade, I would have remained in the trade and believe that most spike will still be coming, because I believe most spike will still be coming. But at this point, I cannot take the trade anymore because I have not yet got the confirmation. All right, now let me go into explanation. So, all right, I don't want to keep you guys long. Okay. All right. So I'm using money flow index. Okay. I was supposed to use relative strength index here, but I did not use it because I didn't want it to look complicated. I was supposed to use this relative index also, but I have to silence it because I didn't want it to look more of kind of complicated. So I had to use the money flow index. Here is the indicators. So now this is a new year, so I'm going to bring you new stuff that is going to work for you. For those of you that want to be making money in your house, now I need you to follow my channel very respectfully, because I'll be dropping more or more of these lessons. Okay, and if you have any questions, you want to chat me up, so I'm going to drop my WhatsApp number right there in the description of the video. So when you get to the description of the video, see my WhatsApp number. You can as well chat me up, and I'll attend to your questions. That is it. So it's very simple like that. All right, so let's go to explanation. So I use money flow index. Now let's check what happened there. let's check what happened there. Okay, so now you click on the money flow index, and so you can see the settings. All right, so I'm using period 14, and I'm using the volume state. You can as well screenshot this for your settings, screenshot them for your settings, because I am going back to the chart to explain how I got that signal. Okay, all right, so I believe you all have screenshot it. Okay, I'm using it in all the time frames because I may go to any time frame. Initially, I like trading on the 1 minute time frame when I am doing my trading boom or crash, because I need that spike. It is very important. Okay, so all right, so when you're done, you click save. All right, so now let's go back to charts. Okay, let's go back to charts. All right, so we are in the charts here. We are in the charts. Okay, for those who saw that spike where I told you guys that we are about to get spike, for those of you that saw that spike, you understand that if it was a very long spike, you would have made some massive amount of money. Okay, you would have made some massive amount of money. Now, when I am trading crash markets, I only wait for a sell opportunity to sell. Understand? Now, when I am trading boom markets, I wait for opportunity to buy. Understand? I don't trade against the spike. Understand? But if you trade against the spike, once it happens and then it meets your money or your investment, or that's gone like that, this thing doesn't favor anybody. Okay, so you don't trade against the spike. Um you trade according to where the spike is going to happen. Let me put it that way. Okay, so let me explain it. Okay, you can see this is crash 300 index trading in 1 minute time frame. All right, so I see I have there's one of the major things I trade is support and resistance. Okay, so this becomes my resistance level, and since I am only waiting for opportunity to sell, understand, so I only be working with the resistance level, not support level. I have no business with support level since I am going to be selling it. So once it gets to my resistance point, I wait for it to get to the place I want it, and then I click on my sell and then wait for it. I would have take on this trade, but it was a little bit late for me to be able to set up this thing to be able to explain to you, and then it has already I got the spike. Okay, so um I don't know where the second spike is going to come in because I am still explaining without analyzing. Okay, so now why I noticed that this spike was going to come. Okay, this spike came at this point, at this point um when it gets to resistance. Understand? Now this is my resistance line. Okay, so now when it gets to this my resistance line, you can see something like this. You can always see something like this happening here. Now you see this mark here is another clear indication that something is going to happen here. You get? Now this is the best position for you to take trade at this point, at this point in time, within this place, within this. Now listen to my explanation very carefully. Now within this place, this is a technical work. It needs brain work, so you have to follow your brain. You have to follow these candlesticks. No one controls the market, so you must use your head to follow the candlestick right away. Okay, so now when it gets to this point, all right, so all I do is that I enter the trade. Understand? If the spike does not come, once it gets to this point, I am out of the market. Understand? So I won't have much loss, but it is 99%, or let me say 90%, that we are going to have to spike at a point like this. That was the reason we got this spike that was here. Understand? So that was the only thing I'm going to explain to you. So now when you see um this stuff, this line, this blue line, understand, I call it my signal line. That's how I call it, though they are indicators line, but I call it signal lines because it gives me signal to trade, understand, to strike the market at the right given time, understand. So I use it as a signal line. Now when I see it at this point, I will take my trade. Understand? So I'm wait for it to give me more profits, and then I'll go out of the market. One thing is that I would like to say is when you got that spike, don't wait and expect another spike to come, because it may not come. It may run you into loss. Okay, so all you need to do is to get off your money, go back and set for another strategy, and then wait for your right signal, and then you strike the market. Okay. So I believe you guys understand this explanation. Now the next video I'm going to do, I am going to take a live trade, which I'm supposed to do in this video, but I didn't do it because there was no time. So I'm going to take a live trade, and then you're going to see how I make the profit, and then you're going to understand all the explanation. Okay. So now, ladies and gentlemen, this is DRS Forex, and all I do is to bring to you accurate information about forex trading and how to make use of your indicators, and then to make profit in the market. Okay. So if you didn't subscribe to my channel, please do well to subscribe to my channel. I'll be coming up with the next video in less than 1 day or 2 days ahead of now. All right, see you guys in the next video. Love you all.